Alright, so right now I'm walking down Kuta in Lombok. I slept a little bit, so I feel good. So I'm gonna go down here and just explore, see what I can find. Look at these islands over here. Like, I need a zoom lens on. It looks pretty sweet. And then there's this big sign right here. This Kuta Mandalika. Hey! I want to fly the drone like right through there. I think that looks so cool. So I might come back here later. See if we can get into some trouble. Hi. I was just thinking, like, I was like going through crap back at home, like upset every day. A lot of that was because like I relied on somebody so much for my happiness. And like, look at me now, like I'm halfway around the world, walking around a place I've never been to on my own, don't speak the language, don't know anything about it, and like, I don't know, you just like have to be self-reliant to survive. And like when you put yourself in that situation, it just like gives you this good like sense of like accomplishment, and like you're like, oh, I can do this, I can do anything else. So I'm so glad that I just like took a risk and went outside my comfort zone and made myself do something insane like this, because it's just a really great feeling. Excuse my language, but it's hot as balls out here right now. It's rainy season here, so it's like overcast every day. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get sunburned or anything. Well, one day we spent like the whole day in the car driving around, and I got really sunburnt just this shoulder from sitting there in the window and it coming down. So I've got this like one really bad tan line, and that's it. Every time I put my backpack on there, which weighs like 100 pounds because it's got all my camera gear in it, it just like stings so bad, and every time you move it just really hurts. But hey, Boontang is like their beer and it's so good, and I've got karaoke. I don't know. KFC. Hi. Hi. KFC. I think I need to stay in one of these. I might go ask and see how much it is. He said they're like 300,000 rupiah a night, which is nothing because I spent more than that my first night. I spent like 350,000 literally for just a room and hey, just a room and with like a mattress and a cockroach. So that thing's got a swimming pool, so that's pretty sweet. I think I might try it out. American dollar goes a lot farther here. I love it. Perfect. The tree is
coconut.
It coconut? Yeah. Oh.
Good morning. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Hey,
red color.
alin na ano?
This one red color, yeah? Ito, gonting na.
It's good.
Good.
Good, yeah?
Yeah. You make?
Make.
Or, oh.
No.
You buy?
Yeah.
What's that?
Something.
Something?
Yeah.
So go look at the
Smells good.
no.
Mm.
And then cookie. Kalau menre turu sada hujan tuh de tangkit hook sudah hujan. Mau kawin sama saya.
Ah.
Kawin.
Okay, right here is where things started to get crazy and they took a little bit of a weird turn and it's just fuzzy in my memory. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do remember because apparently I didn't get any of it on camera. So what happened was I'm sitting there with that family and we're talking and stuff and the girl says, have you had a massage yet? Because the big thing to do in Bali is to get a massage because they're dirt cheap. And I really wanted one and I was like, no, I haven't had one yet. And she says, well, my sister's a masseuse and she's on her way here now. She'll give you one. So I'm like, heck yeah, these people are great. They're giving me this juice and they're giving me a massage. I love this place. And the girl gets there and she says, hey, go lay down on this massage table. And they've got a little platform set up with like a mattress on it. So I lay down and there's a big wall of speakers right next to my head. And she says, do you want music on? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. She puts on System of a Down, like Toxicity. Boom, like blaring into my ears. And I'm like, this is not relaxing at all, but all right. And next thing I know, I just passed out and I woke up and they were filming me. So I got out my camera and I start filming them, like just joking around. I didn't know what they were doing. And then I just passed back out again and I woke up and I don't remember anything. And I remember I sat up and I looked around and it's like my vision was on like a 10-second delay and I was like, something's really wrong. And I just sat there and I'm trying to figure out like, why do I feel this way? And then I was like, oh, they put something in that drink or that drink had alcohol in it. Something's wrong. I need to get out of here fast. So I grab my camera and I start trying to leave and they're holding me back and I remember pushing them and I was like, no, leave me alone, I'm leaving. And I walk across the street and I walked into the ocean with all my clothes on and I just threw up. And then at this point it just starts downpouring rain and I'm like, I'm a long ways away from where I'm staying. I just need to get back to where I'm at, then I'll be safe. And I don't remember getting back there, but I did get back there. So where I was staying was on like the 3rd floor of this cafe. And to get up there, you had to climb like a little wooden ladder thing. So somehow, feeling like this, I climbed up. I don't know how I did it, but the last thing I do remember is seeing a mattress on the floor, like no blankets or anything, just a mattress on a wooden floor. And I remember just falling straight forward and just passing out. And that's it. Apparently their plan from the beginning was, hey, we're gonna get this guy messed up and we're gonna steal his stuff and just ruin his day. And they definitely did because that was probably one of the most scary things that's ever happened to me in my life. So if you're in another country, be careful. They'll put stuff in your drink. I woke up, my phone is just shattered into pieces. It's terrible. So this is like a week into the trip maybe, and already my phone is just completely like destroyed on the screen. Glass is going into my fingers when I'm like swiping up on stuff. So I wake up, I'm like looking around trying to recover. I'm like, oh, I got water in my ear. So I start shaking my head trying to get this water out. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I ever went underwater. So I just sat perfectly still for like 30 seconds and I could feel it in my ear, and then it started hurting really bad, and then I heard this like and it was like something was fluttering in my ear, and then I knew like instantly, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a bug in my ear. And it wasn't like you couldn't see it, you couldn't feel it, it was all the way in. And this thing was just moving around, it's scratching. I just instantly panicked and I ran downstairs and I'm like screaming to somebody to help me. I'm like, there's a bug in my ear, and everybody says, just take some water, push it into your ear, it'll come out on its own. So I did that for like a half hour probably before it finally came out. Everybody asked what had happened to me. Checked my back pocket. That's where I had all my money. I only had one pocket and it had a bunch of rupiah in it. And I check and all my money is gone. So I basically got my money stolen, phone broken. I had something going on with it, bug in my ear. That was really bad. I've already been in a wreck. This is just not going as planned. Alright, so last night I woke up and this eye is just all red. I don't know what happened to it, but it like hurts and it's red, so hopefully I'll be okay. Threw it under my ear. Hey! Buddy. Hey! Hello! walking through here yesterday, and this guy just came up to me and tried to sell me some coconuts, and I didn't have any money on me, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll come back and get some. And he just came up and found me, and he's like, are you gonna get these coconuts or what? And I'm like, I still don't have any money. So now I'm just like running away, but I'm sure I'm gonna run into him again because he's like, I'm watching for you, you gotta buy a coconut. Perfect. Traded the van for it straight up. You get 70 miles a gallon on this hog.